Good morning, it's Clarice, and it is day 4 of the BookTubeAthon. It is currently 10:55 a.m. and around half an hour ago, I finally finished reading Lullaby by Chuck Palahniuk. This is the book that I was reading most of the day yesterday. I ended up reading, I think, 40 pages before going to sleep, and then just read the rest of it this morning, and I gave it 5 stars on Goodreads. I'll talk about more in the wrap-up, but basically, I gave it 5 stars, so I loved it. But at the same time, I don't want to go around just saying, I recommend this book, you need to read this book, because I feel like it's one of those love it or hate it type books, and I don't want to recommend it to you and have you end up hating it. But it's definitely a book that has a kind of dark humor to it. It's kind of cynical, but I loved it. But if you do end up reading it, just try to go into it with an open mind, and also try not to take it too seriously, and then you just might end up enjoying it as much as I did. So my plans now are just to watch some of the day 3 update videos on YouTube. I watched a few a while ago and then I stopped myself so I could finish this book. And then now I'm gonna watch the rest of it and then eat lunch, and then I have to do a bit of work, and then hopefully I can start reading something else. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna read, but I'll catch up with you again later. One of the Twitter challenges was to make book poems, so now I'm making book poems. Let me show you, I have a few. I was trying to be poetic here. A monster calls 1,000 splendid suns through the woods. I don't know what I was thinking here. The Martian lullaby damned the sculptor. Just go with it. This one isn't very long, but I couldn't get much farther. Everybody sees the ants down the rabbit hole, but ultimately what I went with was this. Bite me, you son of a witch. It's 1:30 p.m. Apparently I'm going out to do some errands, going to the mall with my mom, my brother. It's gonna be fun. And so there's no point in starting any work right now, so I'll just do that later. I have nothing else to do right now while waiting to leave, so I started reading a book. Obviously, the most logical course of action for me to take is to read the last remaining book in my TBR, and that book is Where Things Come Back by John Corey Whaley, but I don't know, I just don't feel like reading it. You should read what you feel like reading. And apparently, I feel like reading a satirical vampire story, so I'm going to be reading Blood-Sucking Fiends by Christopher Moore. So hopefully it's good, and I'm gonna start reading that, so I'll tell you how that goes later. So it's 4:30 p.m. and I just got back from the mall. Before I went to the mall, I managed to get a couple of chapters read of Blood-Sucking Fiends, though now I'm hoping to spend a couple of hours just reading and making more progress with that book. I'm not expecting to finish that today by any means. But anyway, at the mall, I just randomly saw these books on sale, and of course I had to check it out because books, and ended up buying Holes for 29 pesos, which for your reference is less than $1, more than half a dollar. And I just thought I'd share that because I'm planning to maybe read this tomorrow or the next day because I'm running out of books to read. So anyway, I'm gonna see how much of Blood-Sucking Fiends I can get read before I have to eat dinner, and I'll update you later. It's almost 9 o'clock p.m. Since I last updated you, I've kind of just been reading on and off. Just reading, eating, watching some YouTube, doing some work. So while I've been kind of chill about it, I have gotten a significant amount of reading done since I last updated you. I'm about 50% through Blood-Sucking Fiends. It's really good so far. This is actually my 4th Christopher Moore book that I'm reading. The first one being Lamb, which is one of my absolute favorite books of all time. And because I loved Lamb so much, I wanted to read more of his work. But the other 2 books that I've read of his, while they were good and while I liked them, they didn't really impress me. And I've been waiting for just a book of Christopher Moore's that I can thoroughly enjoy. And I think this might be that book. Do I think I'll love it as much as Lamb? Probably not. But I'm really enjoying it, and it's really funny so far. And I'm looking forward to reading it more and finishing it hopefully tomorrow. But anyway, I think that's all for today. So basically today I was able to get Lullaby finished this morning, and then I was able to get half of Blood-Sucking Fiends read. I'm really happy with my progress. Honestly, I'm doing a lot better than I thought I'd do, which I'm really happy about. So how was your day 4 of BookTubeAthon? As usual, feel free to talk to me about it in the comments. Also, please like this video if you liked it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and also follow me on Twitter if you would like to see my live updates on my progress and things. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video tomorrow. Bye!